Hi everybody, this is SlickestHitz coming to you with another quick card review of a couple of the cards that were just revealed today, July 24th, right? I'm pretty sure it's the 24th, Friday. For the upcoming Hearthstone expansion, Scholomance Academy. Up first, we are taking a look at this Demon Hunter card. It's a 4-drop, 4/3 minion, star, Student Stelina. Its effect is Outcast. Look at 3 cards in your opponent's hand, shuffle one of them into their deck. It's a very interesting mechanic. I feel like now Demon Hunter has a lot of these new cards are manipulating your opponent's hand, which is something we haven't really seen before in Hearthstone mechanics. Yeah, there have been discard, force a person to play a card in the next turn, and things like that. But this is a whole new way of shaping the game, and I really like the mechanic. I'm not exactly sure how strong this card is gonna be, if it's gonna be an include in every Demon Hunter deck. The stats itself aren't that amazing, but it definitely has utility if it's in an aggro deck and you want them to shuffle in a removal. If it's trying to shuffle in a control combo piece, something like that, that might be interesting as well. So yeah, I'm going to give this a 3, and let's move on to the next card. Now, the image on this card is pretty sloppy. I wonder if it's going to get cleaned up eventually. But it's a 1-drop rogue card, Secret Passage. It's an epic, and it's a spell. And the effect is replace your hand with 5 cards from your deck. Swap back next turn. I think it's pretty good. I think it's like, if you have no play this turn, and you really need something to remove a minion, you need fatal, lethal damage, something like that, you play this for 1 mana and just hope to high roll. It's like a 5 chance top deck, something. I mean, if you know that you only have 6 or 5 cards left in your deck and you play this towards the end and guarantee yourself that draw that you really need, it's also really good as well. So I think in certain situations, this is going to be awesome. And just the drawing cards, I think, is pretty good as well. I don't know if it'll be in every rogue deck, but I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. Next, we have a very interesting card, Lorekeeper Polkelt. It's a neutral legendary, a 4-mana 4/5 with the battle cry of reorder your deck from highest cost card to the lowest cost card. This is crazy. I don't know if it's going to be really good. I mean, there are definitely cards that'll disrupt the mechanics on this thing. Anything that shuffles a card into your deck is going to disrupt it. But I mean, if you play this with card draw and you're targeting a particular card that you know you're going to get, it's pretty good. It'll definitely help you get that combo through. And it has some Hemingway vibes, the thing that would kill all minions that are less than 6 mana or something like that. The Hunter card. I think this is very interesting. In certain situations, it can be nuts. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. I don't think it's going to see play in every type of deck, but in a lot of decks, this can be really good. Really, really good. And then the last card that we're taking a look at is a 1-mana neutral legendary weapon, the first of its kind, Sphere of Sapience. Sapience? I think I'm pronouncing that right. It's a 0 attack, 4 durability card with the effect that at the start of your turn, look at your top card, you can put it on the bottom and lose 1 durability. Neutral weapon? What? The effect? What? This is really good. I think it's very unique for the game of Hearthstone. It's definitely not going to be in every deck, but I think it's going to be really good. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5 just because of how unique it is, and how much utility I think it'll have. A lot of the times you play this and you just never really use it. You look at your top card, and rather than risking it going on the bottom and never being able to draw it until the end of the game, you just keep cycling through. Or you use it when you really need to find that last little punch. It gives you the extra top deck that you might need. And I'm curious if this is even going to get play in some aggro decks. Like decks that can buff your weapon. Put it in a rogue deck that gives your weapon +2 with poison. Or the deadly poison that gives it +2 attack. All of a sudden you have a 2-mana 2/4 weapon. That's pretty good. but I'm really interested to see how this is going to play out. Again, I'm giving it a 5 out of 5. All of these cards are really, really unique. It's kind of shifting the way that we've seen Hearthstone. Or I don't want to say it's linear, but it's very specific game mechanics, and we're always bracketed into the way that the game is played. You don't have much interaction with your opponent's hand. You don't have much interaction with your own deck, and other than shuffling and tracking and things like that. But now we're getting a lot more flexibility within the parameters of the game, and I really like it. I also think it's really on brand with the expansion, Scholomance Academy and Kel'Thuzad. We have these power hungry mages that are trying to alter the dimension between here and the deaths and the this and the that's, and I don't know. I think I'm very interested. That's just my 2 cents on it. Again, this is your boy SlickestHitz. Thank you for tuning in, and have a wonderful day, everybody.